when in USA in 1952, when we were traveling from the Meheru Center on the lake, Elizabeth was driving the car and Baba was in the front seat, Mani, Meheru and myself were in the back seat. And after traveling for some days, we were going to California, and Baba one day told Elizabeth to drive fast. So she drove the car fast. Then Baba said, still fast, faster, Baba said, more fast. And so Elizabeth drove the car faster, and Baba would still say, still faster, like this. So Elizabeth, she was touching 90, and it was rather dangerous like that, but yet Baba would tell her, and so she did. Now it happened that when this accident happened, the one experience I'm going to tell you is about myself, is when this accident happened, it was Baba's grace that I did not know how this happened. Because when it actually happened, I see that a car has bumped into a car, and I had a jerk. So having a jerk, I hit my head. This is what is actually a vision I see. At the time of the accident or soon after, that I don't know. But it must be at the time of the accident, because I did not know how the accident happened. So our car has bumped into another car has bumped into our car, and we get a jerk, and so my head is hit. So I put my hand to my head. So Baba turns round. He's seated in the front seat, and Baba turns round, asks me, "Are you hurt, Mehera? Are you hurt?" He's turning round and asking me. So that Baba should not worry, I tell Baba that, "No, Baba, it's not much, very slight. No, Baba, I'm not hurt. No, Baba, there's nothing to worry about." And so I'm putting my hand on my forehead, trying to hide the spot. And Baba said, "But are you hurt?" I said, "No, Baba, not much at all, Baba. No, Baba." And so Baba's asking, "Mani, is she hurt?" And that much I see. And after that, I was unconscious so much that then after I didn't see this vision, but I was safe from concussion, it seems, because the doctors were very surprised, because my head was very badly hurt. That they say it would have been concussion.
Concussion was
No, not in the head. Concussion. Well, there was a slight concussion, but I was saved. And but Baba was very seriously hurt. His leg was broken, his arm was broken.
But Baba said it was a miracle that you
No, Baba was thrown out of the car, and he was very seriously hurt. Not a groan, not a moan. Baba was so helpless, he couldn't break his silence by even groaning. So he silently suffered, and that is because his love for us, for all humanity. He suffered silently, and when Baba was taken to the hospital, even the doctors were surprised and wanted to know who Baba was, because they couldn't believe with so many. His leg was completely.
He was having so much suffering.
The bone was broken. It was not a slight fracture. It was completely broken leg at the shin bone, and his hand was fractured. His nose was also very badly hurt. It was broken, and Baba was lying in blood. Baba said his blood would
be shed on American soil. He had said that many years before, and we had all forgotten about it. But when this accident happened, we remembered. And so, then when we were in Yukon Dunes, after Baba it was very hot there. It was summer and it was a heat wave, and Baba was so uncomfortable with the plaster on his foot. They all tried to help Baba, but it was very uncomfortable for him. He would feel itch under the plaster, and of course he couldn't talk, and now he couldn't walk also, and he was looking so helpless. And Elizabeth then sent for air conditioned, had the room air conditioned, and Baba was somewhat comfortable. And after a month,
when the plaster was removed,
after a month or so, when the plaster was removed and a small plaster was put on his leg, Baba, so sweet, so that we girls had not been out of the house for days. For days we had not been outside any outing or anything. So Baba asked Elizabeth and others if there was any sightseeing, any performance in the town that they should take us girls out. And then Baba being all knowing, he knew there was some kind of performance taking place in the town. So he asked Elizabeth, and they found out, yes, there was a horse.